welcome back to my channel and welcome to my craft room. And if you're new here, my name is Jen. It's really good to meet you. Today's video is a part 1 of a 3-part series of a craft haul. So I know so many of you love good craft hauls. So my craft haul is actually quite big because I have apparently been shopping and shopping. So I thought I would break this into 3 parts. Let's go ahead and dive into the first of the craft haul series. Okay, so the first part of my craft haul series is from Target. Some of the things actually have been on clearance. However, I'm hoping that they will inspire you to look for things that are similar, or maybe shop your craft space to see if you have things that are similar. So let's go ahead and check that out. The first thing that I want to show you is a few things that these were kind of on clearance. So I've got actually several of these. They came in different colors and shapes. They're just tinted glass boxes, and I have a green, a pink, and then here's a clear one. I just love them. These would make great little trinket boxes around the house to put rings in, or even for gifts. And again, these were on clearance, so they may not be at your local store. Along with, I got this cute little trinket tray. It is a little cloud, but I found this as well. So another thing that I picked up at Target recently was this cute bow. Now this was a little closer to Mother's Day. This was just a cute little bow, and it was in again the Target Bullseye section, and you may or may not find these still, but I just thought these were so cute. I love bows and I had to have one. Another thing that I picked up recently that was more probably for the Mother's Day crowd than anything were these springtime boxes. They are covered in a cellophane wrap. I haven't unwrapped them yet, but these are just clear little boxes and they have some flowers on them, and I thought these would be gorgeous as gifts. You could monogram on them and then put a bunch of things in them. Okay, so recently I picked up some of these, and these are actually pretty current. So you would probably find these in your Target store, and it's just basically they call it a snack box, but I call it a crafting bento box. So this is a good thing for all of the little embellishments and little things that we keep, all the bits and bobs in our craft room. And these, I did actually just see these recently, like the last day or two. So I'm hoping that they'll still be at your store if you're looking for something like this, but these were $3, and I'm excited to use this in my craft room to help with the organization. Another thing that I picked up recently was this cute little trinket tray. So it's just a blue edging. It's got some pink stripes, and this was with some summer things that they've put out recently. So this again was in the Target dollar spot. And then I happened to see this, and I think this is a little bit older item. This is, well, it says it is a sugar coffee accessory. So I think it's supposed to be like a little sugar dish. I won't be using it as a sugar dish, but I thought it was really cute. And again, this would make a great container to hold things and or gift things to others. Another thing I picked up at Target was, actually I picked up 2 different kinds. These are actually placemats. So they are really cute. They have a really cute rickrack border, and they're nice, heavy, like a canvas almost. So I got several in white, and I actually did get some in this pink color. I got these a few weeks ago, definitely probably more like the end of Easter. And if you are someone who cannot find these, you could definitely get some material and do some little rickrack around the edging, and that would just be a sweet addition to your home. And then I actually was lucky enough to find a table runner, and the table runner has that same rickrack on it. I love it. It's so cute, and I cannot wait to personalize these. The last couple of things that I got at Target was this. So if you haven't been down their craft aisle, this is the Mondo Llama brand. There are actually 8 of these canvases, and if you've been around my channel for any length of time, you know that I love a good reverse canvas, but also a regular canvas makes a great art project. This is an 8-pack, and I want to say these were like $10 for 8, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. Then finally, the last thing was this really cute little laundry tin, and I thought that this would be a great addition to my laundry room because there's always something to organize in the laundry room. My Target seems to sell out really quick of all of the current trendy things, and then I managed to get over there in between school and sports, and I just kind of pick up whatever's left over, but I managed to get some really cool things, so I'm very excited. Okay, so now we're gonna head over to of Walmart. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with the craft aisle at Walmart. I tend to peruse down it. There are definitely some things that I like, some things I think are well worth the price, and then others I'm thinking, I don't know yet. What I have noticed is that they have a really good amount of these alphabet. These are those iron-on patches, these chenille patches. They are bordered with gold, and you can get these in white and pink. And I recently picked up a whole bunch of these. I actually wanted to do a gift, but I wasn't able to get the white ones. So I'm kind of waiting for the white ones to come back in stock so that I can do the gift that I was hoping to do. Another thing I found right actually in the same aisle, right underneath the patches, are these cute little bags. So I thought I would just check these out and give them a try. I'm always looking for little things to corral my belongings, but I also think that these could be personalized and make great gifts. This was at Walmart, and I'm not real sure what the price was. I think it was, just a couple of dollars, but thought I'd give that a try. Another thing in the craft aisle is, well, actually this was not in the craft aisle. This was over in the clothing section, is some hats. So I like the hats that are not mesh in the back. This is, canvas, almost like a denim. So I've got a white one here, and it's got the little buckle in the back, like almost like a belt. And then I got a pink version. So I'm very excited about these. And these will definitely get decorated with some really fun stuff because hiking season is coming up very soon. School is almost out. So I will definitely need some new hats for my excursions. Another thing that I picked up, this is more like where the kids' crafts are, but this is just some assorted pom-poms. Every once in a while, I think, oh, I really want to do a pom-pom craft, and I don't have any. So I'm trying to just randomly pick up pom-poms where I can find them. And this is just a nice little pack of assorted sizes and colors. And they're just some fun spring colors. And then finally, I want to try a new craft, new to me, really. I have a ton of jewelry fixings, like the jump rings and the earring, hooks and all the things. I'm not a jewelry maker, but I have all of the fixings to make jewelry. So I thought I saw something on another crafting channel, and I just thought it was so genius. I'm going to give it a try. So this is that oven bake polymer clay. This is not the Sculpey brand. This is called Art Elements, and I just picked this up at Walmart. I'm going to give this a try. You have to bake it after you shape it and whatever that you're going to do to it. But I thought this would be really cool to make some funky earrings. So I'm going to give these a try, and I like the pastel colors. And to go with that, I got one of these acrylic little, not a rolling pin, but like an acrylic roller to help roll out the clay in the thickness that I need. Look at these cute little, they're not cookie cutters. Again, this is not a rolling pin, and these are not cookie cutters, but they sound like it. So these are for cutting your clay into different shapes and sizes. And I really liked a lot of the geometric shapes. Being a math teacher, I love geometry. So anyway, I thought this would be fun. And in fact, it's kind of funny because on the back, even the picture shows some examples of some earrings made with the little clay. So I'm excited to try this out and, for myself and see what happens and then give it a go. So this may or may not be coming to the channel depending on how successful I am. Okay, so our last stop of the day is the Dollar Tree. And one of the things that I found is, I've been dabbling with the mini cinch lately. And so I've made some small ones and I've made some large ones, but I went ahead and got some more legal pads. So these would be the inside pages of something that I make with my mini cinch. So I picked up a couple of those, and actually those are good to have on hand in your craft room anyway, especially if you're jotting down all your ideas. But I love the idea of making my own craft journals, a gratitude journal, a Bible study journal, etc. So I thought those would be fun. The next thing is I saw this, and I have all my little gold trim supplies. So this was just a Post-it note holder. And then of course I just grabbed some spring colored Post-its to go in it. In the crafting aisle, I got several things. At my Dollar Tree, they had these felt sheets. So this is a blue and a light blue with white polka dots. And then we have a pink and a purple. Again, one has the white polka dots. And then we have a green and an orange. I had some ideas of what to do with these back like right before Easter, but school has just been so crazy. So I think I'm going to either have to find a summer craft or I'm going to have to just save that for next Easter. I did pick up some of these laser cut cut wood frames. So this is a pack of 4. I thought these would be fun to craft with. And then I found this wreath here, and I actually have a really cute idea for this. So I'm excited to try these out. My husband keeps telling me that I need a laser cutter myself, but for right now, these will do. I don't have a ton of ribbon, but every once in a while I need some ribbon. So I did just pick up a little bit of ribbon in the Dollar Tree crafts section. I'm always looking for the pliers. So between my husband and I and our projects and then the garage, we tend to have pliers everywhere. In fact, I have like 20 pairs of scissors and they still end up going missing. So I did buy in the crafting section just some needle nose pliers here. These have the ability to cut like wire. So I thought this would be a good backup for my mini cinch when I'm cutting the wires off, or even my jewelry. And then this one here, these little pliers here, they are rounded. So this is good for like the craft wire, the floral wire, or the jewelry wire, and getting those things nice and rounded. So I thought I would pick those up and give those a try. I found in the like home decor aisle, found one of these, and I actually have made, this is like a trio. So it's just 3 little squares. It does have something on it already. I will be repurposing that, but I liked the wooden elements and just the jute tassel at the bottom and hanger at the top. So I thought this would be fun to craft with this. Finally, what I decided to do is pick up some of these little night lights. They're like super flat and they have like a blue LED light, and I thought they would be really cute to put some stuff on it. That takes care of my haul from Target, Walmart, and Dollar Tree. I hope that maybe you saw something that you would be interested in running out and looking for yourself in your local store. And if not, if you can't find it, you could maybe look for something else, or better yet, shop your stash. Maybe you already have stuff in your stash that you didn't know you had or that are similar. And so hopefully these will inspire you to get crafting. I will be back with a part 2 of the series. That will be Joanne's and Michael's. I'm really excited about that. And then my third one is like a huge Hobby Lobby haul. I will see you again soon.
Thank you all so much for watching today. I'm so glad that you can join me at my craft table. If you're not already, I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when new videos arrive. Have a great day, and as always, happy crafting.